Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. It's dark, but I just got up, so before I go into work, I might as well just do this video now. Frozen 2 I saw last night. So anyways, let's get into it. So Frozen 2, uh, this is basically sort of like the origin of Elsa's powers. I mean, it's not an origin movie. It takes a few years after the events of the first movie. From here, Anna, Kristoff, Elsa, of course, and Olaf and Sven, they go out on an adventure to an autumn forest to discover the where Elsa basically got her powers from. Like, sculptures show up about what happened with their parents and stuff, like what happened with them, not to do with their death or anything. But anyways, from there we got another adventure that that's basically what it is about. Now, Frozen is kind of infamous now because when it first came out, it was a huge hit. It became one of the highest grossing animated movies of all time, beating out Toy Story 3, and has gained a massive cult following, but also kind of a hate base as well because people got really annoyed really fast. Now they call it one of the worst Disney movies ever made. I don't think that. I've always enjoyed the first Frozen. I thought it was beautifully animated. I actually really enjoyed the story, and I thought it had a lot of heart to it. And I enjoyed its message at the end. I enjoyed the characters. I really enjoyed the first Frozen, even though the songs were played a lot. The only aspect I didn't really like was, the whole Hans turning into a villain thing, and now he was a villain. Don't worry, he's not in this movie. In fact, there's no real main villain to this. Kind of like in Toy Story 4. This was good. It was good. It was good. Not bad. Not great, but it was good. I kind of thought a sequel was very necessary because the first movie we knew nothing about Elsa's powers, but in this film it does kind of make a little bit more sense, just a little. There was a lot more songs, kind of a bit more songs than there was in the last movie. There are definitely some earworms here. There are definitely some songs that are going to be played quite a bit, and all in all, it's definitely a film that not a lot of people are going to like. If you didn't like the first Frozen, then you're definitely not going to like this. But if you're a big fan of the first, you might find some enjoyment out of this too. First off, it is gorgeously animated. The animation is absolutely flawless. It looks even more visually stunning than the first film. And the first film was really, really stunning. But this one, it's just mind blowing. I saw this in 3D. It looks better than ever, okay? The way the ice looks, the way the trees and the wind and stuff, it looks absolutely phenomenal. That's one thing. But, I didn't really care for the characters as much as I did in the first film. I really did care about, Elsa and Anna. But Olaf was just there just to be comedic, and there are some funny moments with him. But some of the comedic moments don't entirely land. There is one scene, which I'm not going to spoil, that I thought was really, really clever what they did. Um, there are also, the movie can be kind of self-aware from the last film. And if you watch the movie, you'll know exactly what I understand because there's references to the last film that I really enjoyed. Kristoff was just there because, he's Anna's boyfriend now. And basically throughout the film, he's just trying to propose to Anna. That's all he's there for. Oh, and to tag along with them on their adventure because, yeah. So, yeah, I didn't really care for that aspect. I mean, eventually, it's going to happen because, every Disney movie has a happy ending. Sorry about that because I know that, forget what I said. But there is one major aspect towards the end that is kind of hard to spoil. I didn't really like the last aspect that much. To be completely honest, I really didn't. That's not to say that the film was overall, it just completely ruined the film. No. I was enjoying the film. It's an hour and 43 minutes long of, a Frozen sequel that I found was pretty necessary. And if you're a fan of the first movie, I think you might enjoy this film as well. But with me not caring much for the characters and the story, I thought the story was a lot better in the first film than in this film because sometimes it can get a bit messy. But it's an animated kids film, and kids really aren't going to care for that. Kids are just going to care for a, a sequel to a really really good anime film that a lot of kids went to go see. And all in all, I think that is necessary enough. All in all, this is definitely no Toy Story 4. It's not better than that film. I even thought Ralph Breaks the Internet, which is a film that somehow a lot of audiences did not like. I thought that was a great movie, actually. I thought that was a very necessary sequel to a great Disney movie. And I definitely thought that was better than this. And my cats are fighting over there, if you are wondering. So yeah, all in all, this was a good time, okay? It could have been a lot better, but all in all, because the trailer really interested me, because I thought it was going to go for this more mature route, but it just went for more of a more casual route. But all in all, I didn't mind it. I'm going to give Frozen 2 a 3.5 out of 5. It could have easily been a 4, but I'm just going to go 3.5 out of 5 because I don't think this is as rewatchable as the first movie. Because all in all, the first movie, it's popular enough and, really has some. Yeah, it's just not as good as the first movie. Completely sorry, but that doesn't say this is a bad movie. I enjoyed it. Go see it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to be seeing A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood tomorrow. Funny thing, my mom and my sister are taking my niece to see Frozen 2, which is going to be really cool. I'm probably going to see, while they're seeing that, I'm probably going to see another movie. I'm thinking maybe 21 Bridges. I'm not entirely sure. If I do, I might do a double movie review, but we'll just see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.